All right, Joe Snatchko here at the Ameristep booth at the 2020 SHOT Show in Vegas. A couple really cool things that I want to tell you about this blind here. The first and foremost is, if you look at the shape of it, it's not your traditional four-sided blind. It's actually a pentagon-like shape, and you have a fifth panel. What that fifth panel does is a couple things. First and foremost, it creates the best door in the industry, right? So, typically you've got your door in one of the four panels. It's triangular, you're trying to step in, you got your kid in this arm, you've got your chair in that arm, your crossbow, what have you. And it's just tough, right? So this door, that fifth panel, it allows us to have a full walk-in door. In and out, no problem whatsoever. The other thing that you can see here that the pentagon-like shape does is it adds additional floor space. So this blind, if it didn't have the fifth panel, it'd be a 59 by 59 blind, giving you good floor space, but your normal floor space. So what this pentagon design does is it actually provides 37% more space. And really what that has done is it's allowed two things. You can really tuck back and be as concealed as you'd ever be in a ground blind, which is nice, but also what it does is having the door on the fifth panel, you have four sides of full windows, which you typically don't get in a ground blind, right? Because that door's on one of the sides. This particular ground blind, half of it's set up with more of your panoramic 180 type view if you have all the windows open. And the other side's more your traditional, what you would call probably your bow hunter. A lot of guys, you still have the large triangular middle windows, but you've got the long vertical windows, which a lot of guys like for bow hunting. So again, you've got more windows than your traditional blind, you've got more floor space. That extra concealment, that extra couple feet of being tucked in completely makes you disappear when you're in there. I hunted this blind for a week in Kansas, and out of the gate, typically it takes a while for the deer, to become acclimated to it. This, no problem at all, completely concealed. The other big thing about this ground blind is the fabric. So two things about the fabric. One is it's Mossy Oak's new Element Terra floodplain. So in terms of just an overall look and feel of a blind that's going to blend into the environment, we're super excited about this. This is going to be absolutely money when it comes to that concealment. The other thing you can see here is the actual fabric. So it's a 300D quilted material. So you've got insulation in there, it's quilted. And what that quilted material does is two things. When you're hunting the elements, again, that week I sat in this in Kansas, it was rough. It rained, it was super windy, and this really blocks out the elements very, very well. The other thing it does is this material acts as a little bit of a sound dampening also, which was pretty slick. A couple more things. We've got top and middle brush-in strips. So in addition to the awesome Mossy Oak camo, you've got the ability to brush this in further. And then our new silent windows and silent mesh design here. So it's quick, it's quiet, both the mesh material and the window material. When you set up your blind, you can hook a lot of the different windows that you think you may need to make real-time adjustments in the field. Again, it's stealthy, it's quiet, and we're excited about the launch of our new Pro Series thermal ground blind here at the 2020 SHOT Show.